Priya, could we start with you?
Sure. Hi, everybody, and good morning. Nice to see everyone out on a Saturday afternoon. I'm a life coach, and how I got to this place is um, as a result of a series of um, coincidences. But as I think about it a lot more, I think it was just various aspects of my life clicking together into this perfect jigsaw. Uh, some of these aspects include growing up, across countries, dealing with all kinds of people in my lifetime, being someone who has curiosity about the world and other people, and someone who likes to identify patterns and someone who's open to learning new things. And finally, a need to help others achieve goals. I love the idea of being motivated and using motivation to get oneself to a desired place in life. And I love helping others achieve that kind of pattern as well in their life. So that's me and my journey in a nutshell. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya, and welcome. So I'm really curious to know whether a day or a week, whatever makes more sense to you, but can you just give us a sort of a concrete flavor of what that might look like, the type of work you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis? What does it look and feel like? Priya, if we come round, I won't always start with you, I promise.
Not a problem.
If we can start with you on this one, what does a typical day or week look like for you?
Sure. Um, so a little bit of information first about my background. Since 2013, I've been studying neuro-linguistic programming. And it's something that I've found a lot of benefits, not just for clients, but even for myself on a day-to-day basis. It's a way of mapping out the structure of how we experience the world through our senses. We have five senses, and we receive input that defines our inner experience of the world. And so this is a field of huge interest to me. It's a huge part of what I do as a life coach. Never stop studying. In a typical week, when I'm not dealing with a client, so I have clients who meet me online in the privacy of Zoom, sort of like how we're meeting here. And outside of my client meetings, where I take the clients through a structured approach towards them reaching their goals. Outside of that, I do a lot of self-study and research as well. I also participate in a lot of ongoing programs to ensure that my skills stay up to date. My skills are, always sharpened, and the learning never stops. So I find that a mix of continued learning and a continued application comes together for me to create a very good work week for me. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's Priya. I'm sure you must have some valuable insight here from your work. I imagine these are the conversations you have often with your clients.
Yeah, and actually, everyone in this room is contributing so much to the topic in such a brilliant way as well. The one thing I think we all have in common is how we identify values as a very key part of that engine that allows us to move forward to what's meaningful to us rather than just what's profitable to us or lucrative to us. So basically, the key to connecting with your values is you ask yourself, what is important about X to me? And to keep asking that question till you hit that nugget of that one word that defines your core value. For example, someone might say, I need to keep growing. Somebody else might say, I need to be authentic. That's a driving value. And like Jing just mentioned that we you don't have to be locked onto a certain path. You can continue to shift paths as long as you're true to the values that matter to you the most. So I am here as a life coach because all the values that I've identified my values, I'm in touch with them, and they're the core of what I'm doing. And these values have been arrived at after doing other things in my life. So I've been a parent for many years. I've also worked in media at Star, some time back. I've worked in publishing. I've taught as well. And all these experiences have come together and allowed me to cement my values as my core driving force. And that's why I'm here today as a coach and an NLP practitioner. So I think that pattern seems to be echoed by everyone else in this room as well, and by many of my clients too.